So question 3 is when we need our calculator. We're looking for all solutions to sine of theta is 0.4. And we know, again, there are going to be two places on the unit circle where we have a height of 0.4. And the question is, we need to use our calculator. So should I be in degrees or radians? And I'm going to go with the directions, and we are given a domain of 0 to 2 pi. So we must be in radians. So I'm just going to make sure my calculator is in radian mode, okay, which it is. And now I'm just going to look for the angle whose sine is 0.4. And that's all you know right now. We're using that button. So this is going to give me, so in this case, theta is 0.4115. Now, the other thing I know is over here, just like before, I could go pi radians around, but I'm going to stop at 0.4 shy of that. So my other theta value is going to be, well, I'm going to take pi and subtract that number. So my other value for theta is going to be 2.73, and just like before, we can have plus 2 pi n plus 2 pi n. Now, let's also look at what this looks like on a graph, right? So again, we have pi over 2 pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi, and we have negative pi over 2, and we have negative pi, and this is sine, normal sine. So we're going up to 1, down to 0, as we usually do. And we're looking for where our sine is 0.4, right? So let's graph the line. Y is 0.4. We'll imagine that we're graphing it. So over here, this is what your calculator gives you, some number between 0 and pi over 2. And I'm going to use the symmetry here. What I know is that this distance is 0.4. So using the symmetry, that distance is also 0.4. So if I wanted to find this point, I would take pi, my x value, and I would just subtract that 0.4115, which is exactly what we would get here. And then in order to get the other points to this value, I would just add 2 pi and subtract 2 pi. And to this theta value, I would, again, add 2 pi or subtract 2 pi infinitely many times.